Okay, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do this, but this is a quick thing I wrote down about the Last Jedi. And it's incomplete, but it's got some of the themes and ideas and critiques of what the Last Jedi is. So it's like a film for a new generation. So us oldies are going to be pretty harsh. Set up for the new Rian Johnson trilogy some 20 to 30 years later. That's with the kids with the brooms, and so something very diverse and very Disney. Political correctness, inclusiveness, the casting, and all that sort of stuff. Social justice warriors, socialism. It's amazing how young people now think socialism is a good idea. It is in principle, but the fact is it never works out, and it always leads to totalitarianism. The young are easily manipulated. Also, the feminism was pretty hard to take. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy's very, keen on making Star Wars a female thing. So but Princess Leia and Admiral Holder will come off as all-knowing, that women are smarter, more capable, better warriors. You see this in Rey, nothing impossible, no sense of jeopardy. Toxic masculinity, Poe, childish, trigger happy. Holder's sacrifice is meaningless as you are not invested in the character. She comes across boring. Made more infuriating when Holder and Leia say Poe is a keeper. Presenting a female's intuition, knowing, very condescending and patronising. The effect of American politics in the States, Trump victory, the victory of the First Order, that the resistance that is at a crossroads really. Luke Skywalker, this is very upsetting for many fans, that he was underused, presented as a old grumpy character, bitter, grumpy, given up, isolated, symbol of the male patriarchy. The hero of the movie 7783, now a character of great pity in this Disney version. A new hope to no hope. The blue milk, you see that he's drinking it in the 70s on Tatooine, and then now he's milking a giant sort of walrus creature. The Canto Bright section could have been exercised, pacing very rushed. The aliens that get Finn and Rose arrested is an absolute job worth. The stuff with the racing animals is very poor, and again just animal rights nutter vegans, PC drivel. Rose pretty awful, ghastly, could have never got on with someone like that. I mean, I couldn't get on with someone like that. Perhaps will become more hated than Jar Jar Binks. Finn better in this film, apart from walking around leaking water all over the place. No, I mean, that wasn't funny. I was in two minds when he was going to ram the battering cannon. Showed his courage, cause of the resistance. So at least we see him being heroic for once. Rose saves him, which, maybe. I mean, I was thinking, wow, he's going to kill himself for the resistance. Snoke was a CGI character, so ain't too sad to see him go. If only it's a missed opportunity. Rey should have joined with Kylo. That'd have been great. Poe's call rating, hold the line with General Hux, was very awkward, contrived, a very Earth device brought to a galaxy far, far away, and this dispels the magic of a coherent fantasy. Some of the plot devices are convoluted, i.e. the tracking device for hyperspace. Only one ship at a time is using the tracking device. Then you've got stuff like with Yoda appearing and saying, it doesn't matter if we get rid of the books, that's all about, it's very communist, like ending religion, ending Western values, civilization, an attack on whiteness, communism again. And then, so these are the ideas I sort of came up with. A few defeated rebels, the resistance moving, a change in American politics, the Trump victory. So a lot now, it's a shock in America, I mean, this is quite upsetting for a lot of fans, that Luke Skywalker, the way he was used, that he would just give up and, not be a hero anymore. and this caused upset for I'm Generation X. I grew up in the 70s. I loved Star Wars back then, and now by incorporating all this political crap into Star Wars, you're making it not set in a galaxy far, far away. You're sort of like making the Last Jedi fixed in Earth time in 2017, when feminism, communism, social justice warrior, veganism, all that sort of stuff is really the sort of things that Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson want to make important in Star Wars. Whereas these things, though for some are, and especially the younger generation, are important, they're not for, they take Star Wars out of its sort of a mythical elements, if you know what I mean. And then, all this sort of stuff about the women are smarter than men, and I mean, it's all Disney propaganda, and it's ruining Star Wars, and it's pissing off a lot of fans. And I don't know. I mean, I've seen it 3 times. I might see it again when it starts, maybe next Friday or the Friday after that, if it's still on in Fulham, because it's only $6.99 to see it there. But I mean, the thing is, overall, I still like parts of it. I mean, visually, it's amazing. It's the special effects are great. It's just, it's just having to put all this stuff into it, and making it political, making it, a film for a younger generation, which has been educated in